Hey, so this is a video for anybody who can really identify with this issue of chronic busyness. And so you as a person are looking at your work life and you're seeing that there are some issues on that side. Or you're looking at your personal life and you can see that this chronic business is creating issues on that side. This video is going to help you break down exactly what to do. Now, typically these issues aren't new, but because you've got so much going on, it's really hard to get a grip of any one of them and make headway. And sometimes you feel like you're kind of moving a millimeter on 100 issues rather than moving 1 full meter with one specific issue and nailing it and dealing with it. And look, I know that struggle. So let's really try and break this down so you can start to address the main issues that are going on. Okay, so looking at our visual now, the first thing we really want to do is just identify where are these issues located. So you're either going to have two locations. It's either going to be the work side of things or it's going to be your personal side of things. And it sounds obvious, but it's good just to get some clear definitions from the beginning. And what we want to do is we want to just start to highlight any issues that are sitting on that work side. There might be bigger issues and then sub-issues, so we want to just break those down in a full exhaustive list. You'll know when you've got no more when you just feel like you're empty and you can't get any more out. And in the second side, we want to look at the personal issues and we want to just again say if there are any headline issues and then any sub-issues connected to that one headline. This is quite a nice exercise to do as well. You actually feel like it's quite cathartic, like you've just got everything that's going on in your mind out. And I definitely recommend you do this on a regular basis. And so now we simply want to go down the list and we want to identify which of these problems is really important. It's causing a major issue right now. And it's a problem that we want to address with urgency. So we're going down that list and we want to just put the right priority against each of the issues on the list. So you might use the 1 exclamation mark for that lowest priority, or 2 exclamation marks, or the 3, just depending on how severe, how impactful the issue is at that point in time. So then we really want to understand also who is being impacted by these issues. So we want to also work our way through that list and identify the stakeholders. So you might be the main stakeholder of a particular issue, but there might be other stakeholders involved. And this on a work front might be a direct report. It could be your boss, or it could be a personal stakeholder. It could be your wife or husband, or it could be any of your kids. And so we just want to identify what these issues or who these issues are impacting. And sometimes it might be multiple people, so feel free just to write those down. Those may also help you bump up that priority if it's impacting more people, maybe your department, maybe from a lack of direction, because you don't get the time to strategically think. Let's write that down, and that can impact how you rate the severity of the issue. Now, the thing that's really going to help us out is getting some information and data. If I knew that I wanted to run a marathon and I wanted to get the best time, it helps me to understand what the best time is. And so with the issues that we're facing, let's try and get some more information and data. What we want to do is look at the issues that are having an impact on some of your stakeholders. And quite simply, we want to set up some interviews, some conversations. And so we want to speak to some of those stakeholders and understand what is the impact. And the more information that we can get from them, we can use that information and feedback and start to form the right solution that will fit them. It seems super simple, but it's really effective, especially when it comes to the personal areas. If you're having issues with a spouse or a loved one or with kids, it really helps to understand how that breaks down. We can make assumptions about how our issues are impacting others around us. But in actual fact, it might not be exactly what we think. And so getting that information can help us really form the best solution that will fit and help them. And so really simply, what we want to do is just take some of that information and take some of that feedback and start to create an action plan. You know now what the most pressing issues are, and you know those issues that are really going to have an impact if they are solved. So we want to put a big focus on those and put those to the top of our action plan, and then we can start to, using the feedback that we've gained from those conversations, start to figure out the best solution that we can implement to fix some of those. And I guarantee you that just being able to put a focus and a fixation on the highest impacting issues within your life on the personal and the professional side will have a massive impact on just reducing the stress that you're feeling. So look, I hope this has been helpful for you, and I'm looking forward to getting any feedback. If you get stuck, then just give me a shout and just say, look, I need some help in this or that, but give this a try and see if this has a good impact on your life.